what is up guys, Gamerverse back again, here to do another review for you guys today, man. Today we are doing a review for Wolfenstein the new Colossus for PC, but do note the game is also out on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One. But specifically today I'm reviewing it for PC. But if you are on console, there's a lot of things that I will mention in this video that applies to console as well, so stick around. If you do like the video at the end, please leave a like and mention in the comments if you're from console or if you're from PC. Without further ado, let's get into the introduction. As you guys know how I do my reviews. If you don't know, what I usually do is I give you guys a couple of topics, and at the end of the video I give you a verdict, and then ultimately you will decide if you want to play the game or not. Also, I will give a score at the end out of 10, and that will be the end of the video. But for now, let's jump into the introduction. Yeah, so Wolfenstein the new Colossus, it is a follow-up to Wolfenstein the New Order, and Wolfenstein the new Colossus actually released in 2017. This is a bit of an old game. I did play it before, but the reason why I decided to play it in 2025 is because I didn't complete the game. I know there might be a lot of you out there that's watching this video that never completed the game. Yeah, if you're one of those people, let me know in the comments. But yeah, the game released in 2017. It is an awesome game, actually. I can't remember why I didn't have the time to finish it. But now that I have it on PC and I played it, it took me like quite a while to finish it. But it is a great game, actually. And that's a little bit of an introduction of Wolfenstein, the new Colossus. Now we can jump into the topics. Let's jump into our first topic. Story. Let's talk about the story. I'll give you guys a summary of the plot without any major spoilers. So the plot is basically you are playing as BJ Blazkowicz, the same guy that you play with in the Wolfenstein the New Order. And in this story, basically you gotta fight against this new general of the Nazis. If you didn't know, Wolfenstein is a game based on a particular or hypothetical future where Nazis took over America. They took over the world, so to say, and now they have complete authority over the world and the government, and Hitler's in here as well. But also for this Wolfenstein, it's more of taking down the general Helen Engel or something, Helen Engel, and it's all about figuring out ways to take down her specifically, because there's particular things that she does in the story that actually threatens your squad, your family and characters, and you gotta figure out how to take it down. But in the process of that, you're also taking out other people, or you're finding people to join your revolution, things like that. And I must say the story really holds up for being a game that was developed back in 2017 and released in 2017. The story is really good, and it does really keep you hooked, and it keeps you interested as well. And the character depth is really good. There's a lot of development with the characters. BJ Blazkowicz, Anya, Frau Engel. Frau Engel is the general I'm talking about, the person that you want to take down. There's a lot of themes of like resistance, oppression, personal struggles, and it goes into detail a lot. Really good story written out, and I think that's it for the story. That's all I got to say about the story. Decent story for a story that came out back in 2017. It does really hold up in 2025, and I feel like they could even do a remaster of this game, and it would still be a game that feels fresh and new. Yeah, even though it is the story is kind of based in like the 90s. I think it's like in the 60s or something. But yeah, that's it for story. Next, let's talk about the gameplay and the gameplay mechanics. It's your standard FPS. You got gunplay, you got movement. You got weapons, you can upgrade those weapons, and the weapons and everything actually feel really good, and it holds up in today's first person type of shooters. Stealth is stealth. You can decide how you want to enter a particular level. Do you want to go stealth? Do you want to go action? There is a decent balance between the two, and there is some missions where you have to go in action packed. But yeah, it's a choice. You can decide to go stealth or action. And the enemy AI, let's talk about that a little bit. The challenge level in the game, as you know, the difficulty in the game, there is so much difficulty levels. I'll pop it up here on the screen. You get like the beginning level, like don't hurt me, can I play daddy, and all of this like funny references that they use to describe the difficulty levels in the game is really funny, and I feel like Wolfenstein does that in a lot of the games. So that's just a little quirk that they always use. But the challenge level, it just varies on your play style and how good you are at the game. I decided just to play the game in the normal level, which is standard difficulty, and it was still quite difficult even on the standard difficulty. It was really tough. There were some missions that was tough, but some missions were easy. But I mean, the more you get used to the game and the more you understand how the gameplay works, the more experience you're gonna get, and the easier it will become for you when it gets difficult sometimes. Okay. Yeah, but that's it for gameplay. Next, I do want to talk about the graphics. How well does the game run on modern hardware, on PC, on PS5, but on PC, of course, it does run really smooth. I was able to play the game straight through with 60 frames per second. Sometimes if I would turn off VSync, I would even get up to like 100 FPS on my PC. Visual quality textures looks like a 2017 game, but it there's some parts in the game where the textures looks really good and the lightings does really hold up for a game that's in 2017. The animations are really cool. I like the animations. Comparison to like other modern FPS games, it does hold up. Of course, you can also go ahead and add mods, maybe make the game a little bit more shiny if you want to add, or you can add these graphical mods if you do want to, but I didn't do that. But let me know if you added any mods to the game, and we can compare and see how that looks. But yeah, graphics performance holds up really well on modern hardware. Like I said, FPS was really good, and I was able to get a smooth gameplay experience. No bugs at all, and that was really good. Like, I enjoyed the fact that there were no bugs on this game, and I'm sure it will run the same on consoles too. So yeah, that's it for graphics. Next, let's talk sound. Let's talk voice acting.
For a revolution in America.
We?
The Chrysal Circle.
Especially escort this motherfucker inside the house and get him a hot meal. Let me put this pen back in. Shit!
Take cover!
Relax, man. It's just a duck.
Oh, you bitch got a sick sense of humor. Dude, you're crushing me. Chili, okay?
Character performances, so the voice acting was really good. I didn't Google the cast yet, but you can go ahead and Google that. But the casting, I feel like they used proper voice acting actors to do the job, and I feel like they nailed it. The performances was really good, like in terms of them doing voice acting, and how immersive it feels when it comes to like the characters' lines and things that they say. Cool thing is you can run around in the game, and there's a specific hub in the game where all these characters are in one place, and you can talk to all of the people on your squad, and there's always something different that they tell you depending on what's the next mission, things like that, and that's how immersive the world feels. So next let's talk soundtrack. The soundtrack is really good. the songs that they use, it really did fit the specific scenes in the game. The audio design, I think, was really well done when it comes to the game. The fact that the game was made in 2017, it does really hold up really well when it comes to that regard. Soundtrack, really, really good. Yeah, voice acting also good. Yeah, that's it for sound, guys. Next, let's talk DLC. DLC, and is the game replayable? The DLC that you do get with the game is called the Freedom Chronicles. The DLC is worth playing, but not as good as the main game. It's not as good as the main game, and of course, it's a little bit less budgeted. And there's no cutscenes in the game. It's more of like they use this comic style effect when it comes to the DLC. And the DLC is about 4 hours, 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Freedom Chronicles might be worth your time, just depending if you do want to play the DLC. But I would say give it a go and see if you like it. If you don't, I kind of did not really like it that much, but I ended up playing it a little bit, and I checked out the ending too. But wouldn't say it's as good as the main story. But yeah, the main story is replayable, definitely replayable, and you can, like I said, there's a lot of difficulties, and with these difficulties come different challenges, presents different challenges, and how you can obviously play the game with a different style and figure out different ways and things that you need to do to obviously overcome these difficulty levels. Yeah, there's new ways to play as well when it comes to playing a new playthrough. You got mods and challenge runs, different challenges that you can do with the different modes, different difficulty levels. Yeah, that's it for DLC and replayability. Yeah, and we have now come to the final segment. Let's talk verdict. Is the Wolfenstein, the new Colossus, still worth playing in 2025? I would say definitely. It compares very, very well to modern shooters in 2025. It actually does hold up in my opinion, and it was quite fun playing it. And if you haven't played the game, go ahead and play it. I feel like the game didn't get as much attention as it should have gotten back when it came out, and like I feel like it needs to be explored a little bit more. People need to talk about it a little bit more as well. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed playing it, and I'm sure you will. If you do like first person shooters, you're definitely going to enjoy the new Colossus. Yeah, and who should buy it? Anybody that loves first person shooters. If you like story games, like me myself, I love story games. This game has a great story, and of course great characters and great gameplay. And if I were to give the game a score out of 10, I am giving this game a solid 7 out of 10. Let's do 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's my final score for the game. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. That is my final verdict. If you played the game, let me know in the comment section. If you're planning to play it, let me know down below. And also, if you found this video very helpful, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and check out some other videos that I have on my channel. I drop a lot of reviews on my channel. I review videos as soon as I get a chance to play them. I don't have a particular schedule when it comes to my channel. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in another video.